Welcome to Skydive Chicago, the world's largest and most premier skydiving resort. Take advantage of all the facilities and accommodations we have to offer. Dinner, drinks, activities, and other nightly shenanigans will be going on every night at the Tiki Hut during Summerfest. If needed, there are luxury cabins available to rent. Ask Manifest for availability. After jumping, be sure to take a dip in a pond, play a game of disc golf, volleyball, or take a walk down by the river. But before you make your skydive, we ask that you listen to a quick safety and landing briefing so that you have a safe and memorable experience. Skydive Chicago has a 30,000 square foot hangar with plenty of room for indoor packing and other activities. We also have nearly 60 acres of beautifully maintained landing area. Our runway runs from northeast 030 to southwest 210. The runway is 4,535 feet long. Try not to cross the runway under 1,000 feet. Skydive Chicago is a private airport. Anyone landing here should know that skydiving is in progress. However, please use caution regarding air traffic. Here at Skydive Chicago, we use a left-hand pattern. Due to the large amount of people and traffic, turns over 90 degrees are restricted during Summerfest. To avoid canopy jousting, please land in the direction of the wind T. Here is an example of how to read a wind T. If you do not like the landing direction, you may land in the west or north outs, or upsize and learn to fly your canopy. We have 3 types of wind indicators. In front of the hangar, in the middle of the runway, we have a windsock. Just north of that, we have a yellow wind T. On the corners of the landing area, we have orange flags. The landing area is separated into 2 landing zones. To the north, we have the 1,000+ jump area and high-speed landing area. If you do not have over 1,000 skydives and inducing speed on your landing, please do not land here. Land south of the line. If you are landing south and are not inducing speed on your landing, please make your base leg before the hangar to avoid colliding with another canopy. Low canopy has the right of way. You must keep your head on a swivel. The swoop pond is closed. The area surrounding the pond can be used as an alternate landing area. If you land here, please walk on the east side of the north hangar on the other side of the fence. Do not walk across the tarmac. The north, south, and west grass runways can be used as an alternate landing area. There are several geographical locators that can help you spot the drop zone from the air. To the north, we have a quarry, which is a large tan-covered area with a turquoise lake. South of the drop zone is Highway 80. To the east, we have the Fox River and Highway 71. If you follow the river south, you can see where it connects to the Illinois River. To the west is miles of corn and soybeans. There are a few hazards we want you to be aware of. To the north, we have high tension power lines that are roughly 60 feet tall. This area is also quite uneven. If you land here, please walk to the road and await pickup. To the south, we have power lines that run along a field. To the west, we have a few fences that run along the fields. It is safest to assume that there are power lines that run along all these roads. To the east, we have the river and bluff. If by 2,000 feet you are unsure if you are going to make it back over the river, you need to find an alternate landing area across the river. There are no roads that lead directly across the river. Keeping safety in mind, fly as far east towards 71 as altitude permits and land in an open field. If you do happen to land east of the river, there are some things you need to be aware of. Outs 1 and 2 are your best options to land. If you land here, you will need to gather your gear and walk east to the road for pickup. Landing out 3 is the horse farm. There are expensive horses being boarded here that scare easily. If you can safely avoid landing here, please do so. If landing here is your safest option, there are a few things that you need to be aware of. First, try not to land near the horses. Second, once you land, you need to gather your gear and stay put. You will need to be picked up by the property owner or staff. If you are walking around the property, you will be subject to a $350 fine. I repeat, You are only subject to this fine if you are walking around the property without the permission of the owner. It is okay to land here if this is your safest option. Skydive Chicago recommends that you carry a phone in a secure pocket when you skydive. If you land off, you can dial the drop zone at 815-433-0000. Dial 0 twice to bypass the options. Or send us a pin drop via your Burble app. Note, we are surrounded by cornfields. Corn can grow up to 8 feet tall, making it easy to get lost. Before you land in the corn, it is helpful to plan your shortest path to exit. Please walk with the rows while doing minimal damage. Eventually, you will come to a set of perpendicular crossroads which can span roughly 15 to 20 rows. Once you hit the crossroads, please keep walking straight until you reach the end. Remember to close any gates that you may open. Please inform the drop zone of any damage that may occur while landing off so we can properly compensate our neighbors with your USPA third-party liability insurance. In the event that you cut away, please inform Manifest or drop zone staff as we need to get permission to enter other people's property. We may be able to assist you with your canopy's retrieval. Again, we urge you to have respect for our neighbor's property and livelihood. Rock Sky Market, located in the main hangar, is our full-service loft, which is available to perform gear maintenance and reserve repacks. Please be in the loading area on a 5-minute call. Before crossing the red line in the loading area, you need to be fully geared. That means your leg and chest straps properly routed and fully tightened. Please determine the loading order prior to the plane's arrival. The exit order at Skydive Chicago goes as Hop and Pops, only if one aircraft is running. Moving Group 1, this must be with an organizer during Summerfest. Moving Group 2, belly groups, largest to smallest. Free fly groups, largest to smallest. Students, tandems, high poles. This can only be done on last load and you must tell the loader. And lastly, wingsuits. Your rig must be tagged by Manifest or you will not be allowed on a plane. If your tag falls off, please return to Manifest to retrieve a new one. Before takeoff, please fasten your seatbelt and have your helmets properly secured to your head. Per FAA requirements, there is only one seatbelt per person. Do not share seatbelts. Please keep your seatbelts fastened until 1,000 feet. Please keep the doors shut until 2,000 feet if tandems are aboard. Please do not slam the door. Once the door is halfway shut, please hold the bottom to keep it from slamming. If the door does slam shut, you must reopen it to confirm that it was not damaged and will still open properly. To avoid collisions, please give proper exit separation between groups. If you are unsure of the exit separation, ask a staff member or another jumper. Our pilots usually give the ground speed on jump run. Note that exit separation is from exit to exit. In order to allow adequate time for jumpers to perform gear checks, please get up around 9 and 10,000 feet. Please be considerate of others while seated in the plane. Remember, gear checks are not just for your safety, but for everyone else's on the plane.
Hey everybody, we all know you want to get up in the sky as soon as you can at Summerfest, so here's how you can add money to your Burble account. First, open up the app, select Add Money, select the amount you'd like to add, hit Add Money. Add your card if you don't have one on file, put your information in, pay now, and you're all set. You're one step closer to getting to the sky when you get here. We'll see you at Summerfest.
Thank you for watching Skydive Chicago Safety Briefing. Have fun and fly safe. Stay up to date on weather conditions, jump run, manifest calls, and much more at Skydive Chicago's Information Center, located in the lobby and hangar. You can also access it on your phone at skydivechicago.com/info.